Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now today, the advocates, in other words, lawyers, decided to storm the Nairobi CBD. Wanasema ati watu wawache kuwaua. So the death of the city lawyer Matthew Bobukalo is now giving them a lot of stress. Nukisikia stories zenye zinainuka kwa hii kifo cha huyu wakili anaitwa Matthew Bobukalo, they've come out to demonstrate, to show that there's some individuals behind the scene planning to kill them. So I want you to watch videos coming from Nairobi CBD. You will see how things went today. But before we watch, ensure you like the video. Nimegundua kwamba mna watch video, mnakosa ku like video. Please, as you watch the video, I ensure you like this video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Na kama uja like, you don't support. Even una watch, unaacha ku like, don't support. Support by liking the video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us watch these videos. Now, after watching the scenario that happened today in Nairobi CBD, then you compare the story that we had today. The team of lawyers, kuna vitu wanafanya chini ya maji chafu. Number one, unapata kwamba wakienda kusimamia mtu, hata for example kuuza shamba, unapata kwamba wakilipa pesa, wenye wamenunua shamba wamelipa pesa kupitia kwa law firm yenye wanafanya, unapata kwamba pesa hawarelease yote. For example, the story of the city lawyer that was killed the other day, Matthew Bobukalo. That, for example, he was one of those individuals who assisted a certain individuals to sell a certain parcel of land in Nairobi worth 253 million Kenyan shillings. When the buyer came, paid all the amount, but the firm of Bobukalo's advocates only paid 153. Then 94 million Kenyan shillings was not remitted to the owner of the land. So there are several things here, na deni nini vitu kadhaa. So there are several issues that are surrounding these lawyers. If they are not careful, things might not be good on their side, because wanaona kwamba kuna ukora inafanyika hapa kwa ma advocates. Unanyang'anywa hata live and direct. I want you to watch this video, then you continue.
The late lawyer had been blacklisted by banks and had resorted to borrowing from Shylocks and credit companies. In most cases, the interest on the loans acquired by lawyer Bobukalo ballooned to 10 times the principal amount. 5 years ago, Shalo borrowed 10 million Kenya shillings from a Shylock. Over 2 years, he defaulted on payments, although made sporadic remittances amounting to 24 million Kenya shillings. According to a close friend who tried to mediate, the lawyer stopped paying altogether, and by the time of his death, he owed the Shylock 72 million Kenya shillings. In yet another case, civil case E284 of 2023, Chalo faced judgment delivered on March 13, 2025 at the Milimani Commercial Courts. The dispute began in December 2021 when Corat Africa, a church-based organization, hired him to oversee the sale of 2 prime parcels of land in Karen valued at 250 million Kenya shillings. The entire purchase price was paid into Chalo's farm account. While he released 153 million Kenya shillings, he withheld 97 million Kenya shillings. Corat Africa sued, demanding not just the balance but also interest, penalties and costs. In his defense, Chalo admitted receiving the money but claimed it was lieu for legal service. The final judgment ordered him to pay 97 million Kenya shillings plus interest, allowing him to retain only 8.7 million Kenya shillings as legal fees. Chalo's troubles did not end there. A Somali Shylock who had lent him 17 million Kenya shillings for a ranch project was demanding full payment. The handshake loan had ballooned to 52 million Kenya shillings. And in August last year, another client sued Chalo over 40 million Kenya shillings awarded through arbitration. The funds were sent to his farm but never released. That case.
Now, after watching the video, Kenyans, these lawyers must also learn. They are learned. They are there to defend Kenyans, to have justice and their rights to be served. But we've had now lawyers or advocates coming out to show that they are so in need than even us. And so at the moment you present your case, rather than working together and dividing these amounts equally, you find that even the fee that these lawyers usually take, it is mind-boggling. So for example, look at the story of Bobukalo. Bobukalo, the city lawyer that was killed the other day, he assisted a certain individual to sell a parcel of land in Nairobi, 253 million Kenyan shillings. And so when the buyer paid all the amount, he never remitted all the amount to the owner. He deducted 97 million Kenyan shillings. But according to the owner of the land, the fee was to be 8 million Kenyan shillings. 8 million Kenyan shillings. But he decided to take over the 97 million Kenyan shillings as a fee. Wapi wanalipa hiyo pesa mingi hivyo? So I think these advocates also must work under the constitution. They must not exploit their clients. Because what I've seen on the story, it is mind-boggling. Because you cannot tell me that kind of amount the law firm decides to take. Decides to take. In other words, unaweza pata hata vile hii walifanya some duties there, hata iwezi fikia hiyo 97 million Kenyan shillings. Hata wangesema 10 million afadhali, but 97. So you will find that the owner of the land might come out demanding his money. Because he understands, akienda kutini, hata pewa justice anataka. He can do whatever he can do. You know, there are several scenarios that might happen. So these individuals must be told, despite of them demonstrating in Nairobi CBD, they must be respectful to the constitution. That is number one. Number two, they must not exploit Kenyans as they are defending them. Because you cannot tell me the same thing they are doing to defend Kenyans, the same time they are exploiting Kenyans. They must be told that. Are you getting that? So I cannot believe that we are comfortable with the scenario we are seeing. Nowadays you will have even lawyer close to you, then you are just in fear. Why? Why are you in fear? Because you don't trust You don't trust anybody, by the way. Because at the moment you see their behavior the way it is, afadhali hata kesi ujisimamie. Lakini because our constitution, ukiwa na kesi utaulizwa lawyer. Na si wote ni wabaya, but kuna wabonyenye wana exploit Kenyans here. What do you think, Kenyans, about the demonstration of the lawyers? They are complaining that they are being killed, but again they don't revisit their footsteps, how they usually do or operate. Because this will be so hard. If they exploit Kenyans, Kenyans will now decide to take the law into their hands. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.